Welcome everybody to a tier list, the New Japan roster tier list. I'm going to be basing this on how I rate these guys as workers. At the bottom end, kind of, normal. A to C I've gone plus and minus, because I've got a feeling this might end up a bit top heavy. And I just don't want everyone being in the same tier by 5 people, because it'll look dumb. And I'll feel dumb for making it. So let's get started.
Start!
And we're starting off hot with Bad Luck Fale. I'm thinking D. I don't really rate Bad Luck Fale that high. I don't think most people do. He does have occasional good matches, but that's with people with Okada, and I'm pretty confident saying that's more Okada than Bad Luck Fale. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel about the matter. Bandito. God, this is a hard one already. He's good. He's really good. He's a little wacky sometimes. I guess that's a negative. I think I'm gonna go with at least B+ for now, and I can change my mind later maybe. Bushi! Bushi's my boy. I really like Bushi. He's not that great. He's one of the worst and the best Super Juniors this year. I'm pretty confident saying that. I wanna put him in C+. I'm gonna put him in C+ for now. Chase Owens. Hard to rate Chase. He hasn't really had many big matches, and his big singles matches haven't been against the best opponents in the world. He's had Juice and Yoshihashi. So it's quite difficult to place. I'm gonna go C+ as well. He does things well. He just doesn't do much. I really liked his title match with Juice. That had a lot of smoke and mirrors, I guess, but I found it really enjoyable. Apparently, current Intercontinental Champion Chris Jericho. This is a real hard one. I think he's getting a little exposed against all these big guys, and maybe he's just not keeping in as good shape because he's not wrestling every night like he was in WWE. Maybe controversial, but I'm thinking C-. I have not been impressed with Chris Jericho recently. He does a lot of good stuff, but there's almost in every big match he's had recently, something's gone wrong, something's gone awry, and I think he's beginning to go, unless he gets himself in shape maybe. I don't know what he needs to do, but I just feel like he's going down the hill, and I think C- is justified right now. Oh my god, David Finlay. I don't think I've seen a David Finlay match in legit years. He's gotta be better than Fale, so I'm gonna put him C- with Jericho. Doki. Again, I haven't seen too much of Doki. I'm currently watching the Best of Super Juniors as we speak, so I've seen a few matches of his. And he seems like a guy that's got a few spots. Apart from that, nothing real special. I say that. All these guys are super talented, by the way. They're better than I could ever be, that's for damn sure. But in the world of New Japan, being good is not good enough. So I think I'm gonna go C- as well. And maybe I can change it later. Dragon Lee's good. There's no such thing as too much Dragon Lee in the world. I'm thinking either B+ or A-. I'm not really sure. I think he's better than Bandito, so I'm gonna put him A- for Mal. For Mal? I think he's better than Bandito. Then again, Bandito, I might move down to B-. El Despy. It's a real shame he's not in the tournament this year, but honestly, from what I've seen of him, I'm very impressed. I think he's very underrated. I guess LIJ had that, near year-long reign as IWGP Junior Tag Champs, but I'd like to see him do some more single stuff. I'm gonna put him in B+ for now. Because I rate him. I rate him quite highly. I really wish I'd stop getting all these cruiserweights, because these are the hardest to rank. Because a lot of these guys I have not seen too much of. El Phantasmo. I'm thinking around middle-ish. I'm not seen... He's good. He's almost... If he was in a different generation, maybe I'll be looking at him with completely different eyes. But you see a lot of small guys who can do every flip in the book. I think he might be B-. I'm thinking B-. Because I don't think he's as good as these two, and I think he's better than these two. So I guess B- makes sense in that case. Hey, some heavyweights finally. Evil. Evil. I'm thinking B-. I like Evil, but I can't imagine... he doesn't really have very good big matches at all. I can't think of that many matches where I've gone, wow, that's blow away. So I'm thinking B-. Someone who does have good big matches is Goto. Big fan of Goto. Very sad to see him not do much these days. Maybe this year in the G1. Maybe he can do something. I doubt it, but maybe. I think he's just going to be fed. It's a shame because I like him. I definitely think he's better than Evil. I think B+. B plus player, Hiroki Goto. Hanare. Oh god, this is gonna be a weird one to rank. Maybe D? Because I haven't seen really... His only matches I've seen actually have been with Fale. So, and there've been not much of anything. So I'm gonna go D. Part of me wants to say E, but like he looks, I don't know, he's intense and kind of looks good. I think he looks good what you see of him. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep him D. Oh boy, Hikuleo. E. Definitely E. You know, he's young, and I'm sure like in a couple years this 9'10" lad is gonna be super interesting to watch. But for now, E. Oh, Honma. Oh no. Oh god. If this was Honma pre-injury, I'm thinking like he'd be up here, B plus, maybe even A minus, because he had some super good matches with Ishii. But these days you're thinking down and down and down. When I see him in the match, I'm like, oh god, he's gonna die. I'm thinking E. And I feel bad for doing it because I like him, but I've like that Taichi match earlier this year. Dear Lord, I thought I was witnessing a massacre, but maybe retired, dude, please. Also, IC champion Kota Ibushi. He's not going C minus. Don't worry, guys. There's so many titles I've just realized. There's like 9 million people with titles, which I guess is pretty accurate to modern day New Japan now I think about it. Ibushi, I'm thinking A plus. Top rated guy right now. He is damn good, and I think we all know that. Ishii, I think we've already got a friend for Ibushi right at the top here. A plus Ishii. I love Ishii. He is so good. He can have an OP match with pretty much anybody. I think way deserving of A plus. Current Bone Soldier champion, Taiji Shimori. I kind of like him. I love his mid-match spots with all like his quick dodging and all that stuff. But I don't know. I think his finishes look really awkward, and it always takes me out of the match. I'm thinking B minus. Sounds fair. Part of me wants to say B plus, but I think B minus. Current IWGP champion, Jay White, I guess. Jay White's a hard one. He's always in a position to have good matches, and he often does. But I feel like a lot of these guys, if they're in the same position, they'd probably have the same, if not better, matches. I'm debating from the B's. I think I'm gonna go B plus. I think that's fair. Jeff Cobb. I don't know. I haven't seen too much of Jeff Cobb. He's got something. We all know he's got something. But how much something has he got? You know. I'm thinking B minus is fair. I think this is one of the ones where if someone argued, no way, man, he's definitely like B plus, maybe even A minus. I'd probably just take your word. I just haven't seen the right matches. I've only really seen his New Japan stuff, to be honest. So I'm thinking B minus. Oh, it's Mr. Injections in the Butt Man. Oh, speaking in the butt, yes, one I was gonna, because I knew people were gonna question me on my El Despy rating. There's this one spot where he completely saves the ref not getting to him time. Like he's going to shove a metal rod up Taguchi's butt, and he sells losing balance because the referee wasn't ready for the spot. It's so good. He's so good. He's so many cool things he does. I probably should have mentioned all this earlier, but literally I didn't think until I thought of Dean. I'm thinking it might be early to judge, but I've seen enough WWE to know a decent amount of Dean, and I think he's a C plus guy. You know, I've never been blown away by Mr. Dean, and I don't think Mox is going to be much different for me. At least not in the New Japan atmosphere. Maybe if you put him in like hardcore matches, he's like the best guy in the world. C plus in New Japan. Which isn't bad, by the way. He's a good wrestler. It's not like he's down here where like he doesn't belong, like F or E or something, you know, like completely out of his depth. C plus is good. Please don't hate me, world. Gresham. He's a hard one for me. He does stuff, and a lot of it's kind of cool. Some of it looks kind of awkward. Like there's this one spot he does where you have to like stand and like bent over for like a solid 5 seconds while he jumps over you, and I think it looks kind of weird. There's just a lot about it where I'm just like, eh. So I think B minus. Juice Robinson. Where do we put Mr. Juice? I'm thinking C plus or B minus. I'm torn, to be honest, because I like Juice and I really want Juice to succeed. I do get into his matches, but I think that's because I want him to succeed rather than he's succeeding at this level. His match stories are usually pretty decent though. like his thing with Kenny Omega where he wouldn't go for the leg, but Kenny kept going for his finisher like a couple minutes into the match, so he had to go for the leg. That stuff is beautiful. I love that. I'm gonna go B-. I think I need a middle tier, maybe C++, but I'm gonna commit to B-. You gotta commit. Kanemaru, much like El Despy, he doesn't get much time to shine. Again, he had that lengthy run as tag champs, and that's because he's good. He's very good. My biggest complaint is that he sells really wacky sometimes. A little too, I think. But that's literally the only complaint I could have with him, really. I'm thinking B-. Oh, God. I really don't know what to do with Kenta. He's in because he's in the G1, but honestly, I have no idea where to put him in this list. I'm going to go B-. That seems to be my safety tier of people I'm not sure what to do with. I think he's comfortably better than C+. I don't know if he's as good as these guys. I saw his match with Marufuji when he was still in NXT, and I thought that was okay. I hope he proves me wrong in the G1. I hope he does. And he's like maybe a B+ or A-. Kojima! Still solid. Still super solid. I'm thinking C+. He can have good matches still, but... God, this feels... No, I don't know. Putting him above Jericho, though. I don't know. I'm beginning to debate this Jericho now. Okay, maybe he's a C+, and maybe Kojima's a C+ too. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking that. Ooh, Archer Boy. This is a... C+ maybe? He had a good match with Ospreay, but that might have been because Ospreay was in it. I'm thinking C+. Da-da-da-da-da. Liger! Still got it. He's still a good boy. I'm gonna go... I think C+ too. Super good still. Shame he's retiring, really. Makabe. I'm instinctively thinking C+, maybe minus. I can't... He gets in the G1 after every year, and I'm never down when a Makabe match comes up, but, like, I'm never left, you know... The high point of Makabe match is when he manages to beat, like, someone pretty damn good, and you're like, damn, that's kind of a cool win. That's, like, the only, thing I look forward to in a Makabe match. That and his Spider German suplex. So I'm thinking C-, because I don't think he's quite as good as Kojima. Marty! Weird one... God, he's a hard one. I'd wish I'd seen him more against heavyweights in Japan, and I think I'd have a better idea where to place him. I think he'd B-. I think that's fair for him. Mikey goddamn Nichols. Clearly S tier for Mikey Nichols. I think he... No, I can't do it. I'm not a fan, to be honest. He had that match against Okada, and it's like, when you have a boring match against Okada... you know? I'm thinking D. You know, I feel kind of bad putting him down here, but I've not seen anything from him to make me think he's above this, to be honest. Like, I want to put him up here, but I'm like, no, I've seen, like, good Doki matches against not Okada. So, yeah, I think D. Yuji Nagata. Big fan of this, lads. His matches are always great. I can't think I've ever seen a bad Yuji Nagata match. He's probably had my favourite match with Fale. That last G1 match of his, I thought that was great. I think he still got it. I'm going to go A-. Might move him down to B+. I'm thinking A- Yuji together, because I respect him, and he still looks good. And honestly, I hope we see more of him. Because him against Ishii this year, actually, like, that's his one big singles match, and it was amazing. Oh, Nakanishi. A very flattering picture, by the way, of Nakanishi. Looking very svelte. His monster mornings have left him a bit bigger in recent years. I would definitely go E if not for that Yoshihachi match, which was really fun. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick with E. Okada. I don't think there's a question for Okada. He's S tier. He's the man. Untouchable, really. Love the boy. Will Ospreay. Do you know, I wasn't a big fan of Ospreay till this year. I saw his matches and I thought, this guy's very flippy. I wasn't getting the feel of, like, great matches from him, you know? This year, completely different. I've pretty much loved all his matches. Like his Lance Archer match. I love that match. That was so good. So I'm thinking A-, because I think he's pretty damn good. Robbie Eagles. Ugh. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking one of these two. I'm not comfortable saying he's as good as some of the guys up here, so I'm thinking C+. I think he's worse now, Phantasmo. I think. I don't know. It's a hard one. He's good. I don't know. I think I'm just going to stay here, because I don't know what to do with Robbie Eagles. I don't know, man. I don't know. Rocky! I love me some Rocky. If you ever had any doubt about Rocky Ospreay was amazing. He's such a good underdog. Like, any match where he's the underdog, it's so good to watch. So I'm gonna say C+, I think. He's good. I like him. Sanada. A real interesting one. The only debate for Sanada for me is A- or B+. Because I think he is that good. I rate him better than Jay White. So I think I'm A-. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Shingo. Shingo. I'm not the biggest Shingo fan, to be honest. I know, I feel like he's a poor fit for LIJ. He's like this brute powerhouse in a team of misfits and like speedy guys. And like he's the most normal run-of-the-mill wrestler I think I've ever seen in my life in Japan. But no question he's great. I'm thinking B-. Maybe B+. I think I'm going to go B+. His offense is pretty damn good. I don't know, maybe... This is probably the hardest decision I've had to make, I think. B-, I think. No, B+. I'm going to be here all day. I'm going to sit on B+ for now. This is a really bad picture of Sho. He's been on fire this year, Sho. I don't know if that's just, like, because he's had 9 million rounds with Shingo, though. I think I'm going to go B-. But again, I could be convinced up quite easily. Definitely not down. But I think maybe up. Suzuki! I love me Suzuki. He is pretty damn good. Showing his age a bit. So despite, like, he's beginning to get limited. Oh, and he's so quick! If I'm a tenth as quick as that, actually, at his age, then thank you. So, 51. Taguchi! Like me some Taguchi. I think in B-. Very good. Bit wacky. But his matches are always, what's the word? He's just fun to watch. They're always entertaining. I think B- is fair. I can't think of a bad Taguchi match, so. The Lord himself. Our Holy Emperor. I don't think anyone's gonna... Okay. People might say that Taichi is the best wrestler in New Japan. But I'm gonna argue the counterpoint that he is not one of the best in New Japan. Hard to take, I know, but I'm thinking around this range. I'm thinking C+. No, maybe C-. But when I'm looking at here, I've got Chase up here. Maybe Chase comes down? Okay, everyone's staying where they are, I think. Taichi C-. The thing with Taichi is that his kicks look so damn good, and I'm a sucker for a guy who throws a load of kicks. You know what? C+. C+. I'm giving him C+.
Taka is coming.
Taka's a hard one. Taka never gets the chance to have long matches. I don't know what he's like in like a big match scenario. It really hurts how high I can put him. I'm thinking C+. They've got to be putting him down for a reason. I mean, it could be because he got into a little bit of trouble. But maybe he's old. I'm thinking C+. Tamatonga. I'm thinking C+ for Tamatonga. He's fine. That's pretty much what I can say, really. I mean, he doesn't do anything too special. He's a very quick boy. Very quick. But apart from that, not much going for him. But he's entertaining nonetheless. Tanahashi. The only debate you could have of him not being up here is that maybe he's down here saying his age is catching up to him a bit. But I love Tanahashi matches, despite the fact that he looks like he's going to die every time he steps in the ring in 2019. Since he lost the title, I still love Tanahashi matches. I think A+ is where he belongs. Tangaloa. I'm thinking C- Tangaloa. He doesn't really get many big matches. I can't remember a single singles match I've seen of him. So going on process that I'm pretty confident Tamatonga is better, and I think he's better. You must be worse, so you must be C-. Tenzan. The problem is, for Tenzan with me, is I feel like I can't not look at his foot when he wrestles. Just look at this thing. Look at it go. How does it keep going? How does he stay up with this? How does he not... He's a miracle. He is a miracle. You know, his matches are still pretty entertaining, but a lot of things look awkward because he's got a peg leg, so I'm thinking I'm going to go C-. Tetsuya Naito, boys! I am a big Tetsuya Naito fan. One of the biggest. Maybe, I don't know. I love the dude. Like, his turn started, like, shortly after I started watching Japan regularly. We've shared a journey. We are spiritual brothers. He is so great, but he's going to have to go in A-. Again, I'm the biggest fan there is. Because of that, I'm honest enough and seen enough to know that he is not as good as these boys up here. You know, there's things that, like, kill matches for me. Like, his role in post, I love it, but, like, someone stomp him more often, please. He's not as good as, like, Tanahashi or Ishii or Ibushi or Okada. Or the ones he's below, frankly enough, of carrying a match with someone who isn't so good. And that's coming from someone who I regard as a bit of a super fan. El Tigre Tiger Mask. Still pretty good. C- or C+, I think, for me. I don't think I've ever seen a good Tiger Mask match. And maybe I'm being harsh putting him C-. Because he's not bad at all. Again, C- in New Japan. The best of the best are in New Japan, in my opinion. So, being rated 5 out of 10 in a place where, you know, the best of the best thrive, fine. Good, even. Again, he's a bit in the Taka situation where he doesn't really get the chance to show, like, much. But his offense doesn't look as good as Taka, so I think I'm going to go C-. Titan. This one's, I think B-, or maybe even C+. I don't know. It's just something about Titan I can't really take to. I'm going to go B- on the merit that maybe something about my personal taste maybe don't take to Lucha as well. Maybe I feel like I haven't watched enough of his matches, but I think B- is fair. Yano. Part of me says C- for Yano. But part of me says all the way up here, boys. How does one rate Yano on a serious scale? I don't think it's possible. You know what I'm doing? Yano tier. And the fact that I don't like it at the bottom here, so we're just gonna real quick. Alright, Yano in Yano tier. I think that makes sense to me. Yo! I guess the biggest debate is he as good as Sho? I remember watching these guys and thinking Yo would be the better one because he came off as more charismatic to me. I don't know if that's the case now. Like, they're very different now. Sho's very powery. Yo's very float. His nip-up might be the most beautiful nip-up I think I've ever seen. Nip-up, kip-up, whatever you want to call it. He just floats quite elegantly in the ring. On the basis that all of his stuff looks pretty damn good, I'm going to go B-. Which makes me question if Sho should be higher, because I feel like he has better matches. But, My boy Yoshihashi. I love me some Yoshihashi. But again, I like to think I'm pretty good at seeing when I'm, like, biased. And I think I'm pretty biased with Yoshihashi. He has good matches. I'm thinking C+. He's so good at being, like, the perfect underdog. Like, he never wins the big one. I guess that's Goto's gimmick. He never wins the medium one. And it's quite beautiful, really. There's this video of this girl crying of how much she loves Yoshihashi. And, like, yes. I feel that. Yujiro Takahashi. I think, yeah, actually, well, I've just laid him. C-, I think. I'd like to see more big Yujiro matches, but, like, I haven't seen enough to justify me putting him up, to be honest. And Zack is last, but not least. Quite an easy A+, or -? I say that and then immediately change my mind. Dude, I think A+. He always has good matches, and not only that, his matches are very different to everyone else. But, I don't know, that's, You know what? Just for the fact that he stands up and brawls with people, I'm gonna put him in A-. It makes me mad, and I hate it. Let's have a quick look and see if I want to change anybody. You know, now that he started it all, I like Dragon Lee, but I don't know if I like him A- like him. I don't think I put him on the pedestal as everyone else up here, so I'm going to move him down to B+. I think I'm largely happier with everyone else on here. Thinking, okay, Sho B+, I've decided. B+. B+ player is Sho. Okay, you know what? I'm settling with this. This is our tier list. Yano is in Yano tier. Okada top with Ibushi, Ishii, and Tanahashi just below. A lot of people in the middle. And then at the bottom, hope you improve Honma. You probably will improve dramatically Hikuleo and Monster Morning himself. A few names I was thinking of putting in and then didn't. You know, just people that have recently gone. Kenny Omega probably would have gone on S. Because honestly, he's the only guy you can put anywhere near Okada, in my opinion. Kushida, probably. I was a big Kushida fan, to be honest. So, B+, maybe even A-. I did like me some Kushida. I think Adam Page would have been... Where would Adam Page have been? I think probably B- Adam Page. The Bucks. Probably B+. I'd find it hard to justify myself them being A-, just because they're the Bucks and they do Bucks things, you know? So yeah, I think that's my list. I think this is the final product. Hope you enjoyed this. Maybe voice your opinions below, or maybe do your own tier list. Always interested to hear what people have to say about wrestling, to be honest, especially wrestling that I know. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, adios!